Hi there smartphone fans, welcome back for an honest hands-on review here in the place where I review great Chinese phones you probably never heard of. And today I have the latest Meizu budget phone, and it's the Meizu M6s. Now what sets it apart from most budget phones? Well, first of all, it's a sub $200 phone that costs 90,000 points in Antutu and is powered by the latest 6-core Samsung Exynos 7872 chip. That's right, it's using a Samsung chip, not MediaTek, no Qualcomm, and it's an 18:9 display phone with Samsung rear and front cameras as well, and it's rocking Flyme OS, which is one of the most unique operating systems Android skins out there, and it has like a few really nice tricks up its sleeve for a budget device, that is. So the Meizu M6s. First of all, this is a side fingerprint scanner phone, and the side fingerprint scanner is great. You don't see many of those around below $300, especially ones that are really that good. And this is a 5.7-inch device, but in your hand it kind of like feels a 5-inch one, because that 18 by is a really compact, light, and extremely one-hand usage friendly device, guys. And the display, as you can see, is really good quality. The display brightness could be a tad better, but I'll definitely let it slide for below $200, especially with that very well built device. This is a metal phone, and the back is sandstone blast finish, just like the OnePlus 5. It's very premium feel. This is an amazingly well built budget device. No wobbling on the buttons, really solid, and like extremely light. 150 grams for a 5.7-inch device, like really light. And it does have a 3.5mm headphone jack, but it still has a micro USB port. And one of the first tricks up its sleeve is that new M-Touch M-Back home screen navigation all-in-one key, which you can use for navigation. It's just one key that does it all. Tap it once to go back, slide to view your recent open apps, and just press it to go back to home. Simple, effective, innovative, and painfully addictive. This is the best way I've ever seen to work with a 5.7-inch HD like 18:9 device, and it absolutely enormously helps with the one-hand usage of this phone. Meizu continue to amaze me how they chose to innovate Samsung chip, side fingerprint scanner, and a totally new radical way to use your phone, navigate to your menus. They actually lead the smartphone race. Well, everybody's just copying Samsung. Meizu is being original, and they're doing something that's different and great. Now onto the display. The 5.7-inch HD plus resolution 18:9 display is really a very good budget display. It doesn't punch much above its weight because it's not the brightest one in the bunch, and it's not like the most saturated colors one, but it's still a very decent display. And a 5.7-inch device, most of you would probably argue with me, it needs a full HD resolution, but I really didn't see that much difference. And to be honest, this really helps with battery life, and especially gaming, as you see later on. And as I said, only real con I have with the display brightness, it could be a tad better. The phone is also excellent connectivity, very fast GPS device on this phone. For me, this display is great for viewing long hours of media on it. And now you will see the sound quality of the speakers, which are very good, but a tad low to my liking. Now onto that Samsung Exynos 6-core 7872 chip. Now this is a 14nm chip, which is a very expensive processor. This is the first sub $200 phone I've seen use this chip, and the only 14nm chip is Snapdragon 625 and Snapdragon 450 in this price range. And the performance is incredible because you do have two big A73 cores and the latest Mali G71 graphics. And Antutu really loves this chip, like 92,000 points. But as a budget phone, Meizu have decided to put like slower storage than usual, which you'll see later on really hurts the performance a little bit. But as far as benchmarks, you will not be able to buy a better budget phone right now at this price. Thanks to the Samsung Exynos hexa-core chip and the Mali G71 graphics, it could be a one, it's just one graphics core in there, but it's clocked very high, and gaming performance on this phone is actually solid, really solid. For a $170, $180 device, I would definitely say this is much better than you can get, and especially that smaller than Full HD resolution really helps excel gaming performance. You see here heavy intensive 3D games like the new Tekken, World War Heroes 2 that I'm playing, first person shooter here, and Shadow Fighter 3 run surprisingly very well and fluid on a device that's really not meant as a great gaming device. So the Samsung Exynos 7872 is really the way to go here, and I don't think anybody will be coming back to like MTK 6750T after they've seen what this chip can do. And if you're worried about battery life, the 2930 mAh battery life in the MEIZU M6s delivers great battery life, around 7 to 9 hours of screen on time. And thanks to that new M-Charge technology, the battery is charged from 0 to 100 in just 1 hour, guys. So 7 to 9 hours of screen on time on a single charge, and 1 hour to fully charge the battery. I'd say this is excellent battery life on 2930 mAh worth of battery. So the small battery really doesn't hurt the battery life on this phone here. And now on to like the real world performance with the MEIZU M6s. This phone really starts to struggle when you try to multitask a lot and have a lot of apps open in the background. And this is not due to the chip being slow or the RAM being like lowly clocked. It's all down to that slow storage, guys, because all these images in social apps, such stuff like that, like loading games and opening heavier apps which already cached a lot of data, like Facebook, really do hurt the performance when you have slower storage, and transferring files on the PC is really slower than you do on most of the. You're probably used to most $160–$70 Chinese phones to like really suck at cameras. Besides Xiaomi devices, that is. Well, the MEIZU M6s really doesn't suck in cameras. In fact, the 16 megapixel Samsung sensor on the rear and the 8 megapixel Samsung sensor on the front are really like in a class of its own in this price category. Just a very, very good camera phone at around the $170–$180. There really isn't much I can say about this. Just very fast shutter speed, good dynamic range, very accurate colors, lots and lots of detail. Like, these shots are huge. The phone takes 10 megabytes worth of photos, and you can tell there's like so much detail in those photos. Even in like low light conditions, the camera still performs very, very well. It's not like a lover of like extremely low light shots, but definitely up to par with like 2-3-year-old flagship devices like the Samsung S6 when it comes to camera experience. The view quality was actually again pretty good, and it doesn't suffer from like poor audio quality like Xiaomi devices. It doesn't have optical stabilization, guys. This is a budget phone, so stop asking about it. It's impossible to get optical stabilization camera below $200 for new devices right now. The view quality for me is absolutely great, and the audio quality is fine as well. The front camera on this phone is the best in class. You will not get a better front camera at $170–$180 right now on the market today. Very, very sharp 8 megapixel front camera, lots of detail, and the angle it captures is really wide, so you can get so much like in the shots, and even indoor low light shots. The front camera really does a lot better than most devices at this price range, and the front camera is one of the best I've ever seen as well. M6s front camera video is half as good as it looks on the display. It will be amazing. I can definitely tell there's stabilization going on. If it's electronic or optical, I don't know, but it's definitely very good. So if you're looking for that very, very budget friendly, great camera phone that is one-hand usage friendly, unique, innovative, light, definitely has a headphone jack, and if you love the side fingerprint scanner, the MEIZU M6s is a resounding success. The new Samsung Exynos chip is great, and Antutu loves it, as does most games. It's a very good gaming phone. But where it ultimately fails is with the daily driver experience because of that cheap, slower storage, but I guess some sacrifices have to be made. The cons I can definitely name is that the speaker quality can be a bit louder and the earpiece volume was not as high as I would have liked. This has been it for my MEIZU M6s review. Give the video a thumbs up if you like it and subscribe to my channel for more honest hands-on reviews on tech from China like this.